welcome to our show. Welcome to our channel, Venix TV. So today I am here. I'm your host for the show today, and today I have my special guest here with me, Happy today, where we're going to discuss everything insurances, whether it's life insurance, critical illness, anything that really has to do with insurance. My name is Natalie. Like I said, I'll be your host, your presenter for the show today. And on my left, I have my guest. So can I ask you to introduce yourself? What's your name and what is it that you do?
Hi, my name is Happy and I work for Unisure. I'm a financial advisor. We are here to talk about insurance, how to insure ourselves. We're here to talk about insurance, how to insure ourselves, and what we have to know about insurance. So that is what I am specialized on.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for accepting our invitation. Guys, welcome to Venix TV, life-changing channel. We are very happy to be here. So thank you to all our audiences, people that are watching. I want to encourage everyone to please share this link, share with your friends, your family members, wherever you are, whether you're at work, whether you are at home. Please share so everyone can, listen to what we're about to talk about today. And yeah, definitely take benefit of our topic for today. Okay, your name is Happy. You say you're a financial advisor for funeralists.
Yeah,
where are you
all
based?
Insurance.
All insurances.
Yeah, I'm based in Manchester.
So you're based in Manchester.
Yeah.
Okay.
But our office is in London. Unisure.
Unisure is your company. Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Again, guys, keep sharing, and follow us online today. We also have the show is also online via YouTube, Venix TV. So follow us over there, and we're going to discuss our topic today. So tell us a bit more about the different types of insurances that we can find in the market today.
Wow. You can find life insurance, you can find critical illness, you can find income protection, you can find commercial insurance, you can find insuring your property in the house, mortgage. We do all the insurance.
All kinds of insurances.
One insurance I don't do is car insurance.
Car insurance.
Yeah.
Okay, like you have heard, she does not offer, or the company does not offer car insurance.
Yeah.
But indeed, if you are interested in any other type of insurance, please don't forget to contact us for any details or further details. Like my guest has just said, they offer critical illness insurances, life insurance, funeral plans, income protection, and so on. So can you tell us a little bit more about what is it that today, what kind of insurance you want to discuss with us today?
Yeah, I want to discuss the funeral plan.
Funeral plan.
And the life insurance, if we have enough time.
Okay.
But the funeral plan is where I want to go to, because we think funeral plan doesn't make sense or is not important. But funeral plan is important, because when someone has gone or left this world, you might not have the chance, or money might not be in your hand. So that is the way to secure a funeral plan.
Okay.
So
as she's saying, if you're hearing, of course, she's obviously just encouraging us and telling us a little bit about funeral plans. And why is the reasons of why obviously it's so important to take these plans in order to cover yourself in case of an emergency. I will call it a sudden death,
Sudden death,
especially with the current situation, everything that's going ahead today, the pandemic. There's a lot going on, and a lot of us are losing a lot of our loved ones.
Without being
prepared.
So
definitely, it's good to be safe than sorry.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So can you tell us a little bit about life insurance, first of all? I wanted to touch on the point of life insurance. What is life insurance, and who needs life insurance?
Life insurance is basically when you are gone. And what I think is life insurance is you protecting your family, protecting your loved ones. Okay. When you leave this world, because this world, definitely we are not going to stay here for life. Because even the word of God said that this world is not our own. So one day, many of us will think, oh, I will not die. No, why should you be giving me life insurance? Do you want me to die? But you will die someday. And death doesn't ring bell before it comes.
Definitely.
Death just comes, because if you know that in your house that death will ring bell, you will pack out before the death comes.
Yeah.
So what are we going to keep for our loved ones, especially those with children? What are you going to keep for the children? Do you understand? What is your plan for the children? What is your plan for your loved ones? So that is why it's important to have life insurance. And I tell people, especially in our race in Africa, we are not yet open our eyes to know that life insurance is important. You can insure your television, you can insure your computer, you can insure anything. This computer have insurance. My phone has insurance, but your own life doesn't have insurance. So it is very, very important for everyone to have life insurance.
Okay, thank you for sharing that with us. I hope you guys are listening, because she's talking about how important it is to definitely have your life insurance. Make sure you are safe. In English, we say it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Definitely. And she's giving examples that, you know, we have our gadgets that have insurances, our cars have insurances, you know, we have our TVs and whatnot.
Insurances.
Exactly. So we need life insurance in order to protect ourselves. And from what I've understood, you've actually just mentioned life insurance is not really for the person. Of course, you insure it, but it's really for your loved ones.
It's for your loved ones.
For your loved ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it is very, very important. I use myself as an example.
Okay.
When I had stroke.
Oh, you had a stroke?
Yeah.
Okay.
2010.
Okay.
Imagine I've passed out. What would be of my children? Do you understand? Many people just fall down, die. Nothing is wrong with them. They just die. And what would be of them, of their loved ones? So what I think is everyone needs insurance.
Everyone needs insurance.
Yeah.
So what age do you think, obviously talking about life insurance, what age do you think people should get their life insurances?
Yeah, you can get it from 23.
23?
Yeah,
Is
18, 23.
What's the
18 upward.
18 upward. What's the legal age?
Yeah, it's 18.
18.
Yeah.
So anyone under 18 cannot?
Yeah. For example, the 18-year might not have a child, but he might have a brother. He said, no, I don't want my brother to suffer if I pass on. Because when there's a word that says, the earlier you prepare, the better. The better. You understand? So I have a client. This client doesn't have a child, but he just kept his life insurance for the sister. Okay. He said, in case I pass on, I drive, I enter the plane, you can give it to my sister. So life insurance is mainly for everyone.
It's mainly for everyone.
And especially those with children.
Those with children.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say, obviously, because I've asked you about the legal age for life insurance, and you just mentioned anyone over 18 or from 18 can get one. So what about people or families who have younger children? Where do the children, obviously if they want to insure the children, how do you insure them? Are they under their parents?
No, they will be under the parents.
Under the parents.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can take your personal life insurance when you're 18.
Children are free. Yeah.
Okay, great. So as we've heard, please guys, discussing life insurance, and our guest is just always explaining the importance of taking life insurance, and you know, we don't know what could happen tomorrow. You know, today we're here smiley. Tomorrow I could step out and something could happen to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's very important to make sure our loved ones, you know, that if we do go, we don't leave them with so much burden. So thank you for that. Okay, now we're going to talk about, you know, the main topic of why we're here today. Today we're talking about funeral plans.
Yeah.
So I want to know, if you'd be kind enough to tell me, what is a funeral plan or funeral insurance?
Yeah, funeral plan is whereby you have the insurance, funeral plan or funeral insurance or whatsoever. When you get it, to plan ahead of time. To plan ahead of time. That is all about funeral plan. You plan ahead of time. Like my mom, I have a mother here, and not every day is good, you know. Not all the time you will have cash in hand, but you have cash in your spirit. You understand? Because when you have cash in hand, that's fine. But when you have cash in your spirit, you can never lack. You understand? And when you, let me say, my mom passed out today, and I have a funeral plan. It will be of help for me.
Yeah.
Because the money I have will not be spent on what I did not plan it for.
Okay.
This is what you plan it for, and that is what you will use it for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Obviously, from what I understand, what's the difference then between funeral plan and life insurance or life cover?
Yeah, funeral plan is just meant for the funeral.
It's just for the funeral.
It's just for the funeral.
Okay.
While life cover is after you gone, the kids, your loved ones will take over.
So they can get the payout for and use it for whatever reason.
Yeah, when it's not the family getting the money for the payout.
Okay.
It's the funeral director that is getting the money. Like when the ambulance that will take the
That's
corpse
for the funeral plan.
for the funeral.
Okay.
The corpse, the arrangement of the funeral is made by a director. So that's funeral director that will handle it and say this is the amount of the money that we need for the funeral. Okay. So it depends on what funeral cover you have.
Okay, so the money doesn't get paid out
by
to the family.
No,
it goes straight
to
the
the
people in charge of the funeral.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. So can you tell us who actually do you think needs this insurance the most?
The people that need this insurance the most, I think everybody. Okay. Everybody needs insurance the most because death is inevitable.
Inevitable.
Yeah. You get the insurance to make sure that your family won't suffer. When my dad died, he just died. He didn't plan to die that night.
Did he die here in the UK?
No, in Nigeria.
Back home, okay.
Yeah, he didn't plan to die that night, but some incidents happened, and my mom was calling everybody, bring money, we want to bury contribution. Do you know how annoying it is when someone pass out, you say the person should bring contribution. Definitely. How much contribution are they going to pay for your funeral?
Definitely, yeah.
Like most people die here in the UK, in our own community, and say, please, we want to raise money. When I die, I want to have a good burial because I enjoy my life. So I think I should enjoy my life when I'm going. Okay. You understand? So everybody should have a funeral plan. Everyone should have a funeral
plan. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know there's many of you online, so thank you so much for tuning in and also taking your time to follow us today on today's show. Again, carry on sharing with your friends, with your family members. And please, keep watching us, and yeah, like I said, keep sharing so everyone can benefit from this topic today. Okay, can you just tell us a little bit more about the different types of funeral plans that we can have in place, or that your company offers?
Yeah, the type of funeral we offer simple. We offer ceremonial. Okay. We offer tradition and royal and emperor, which are the main ones are the traditions. Okay. Because the simple ones, someone just died, you just take the person to the cemetery, bury the person, that's all. And the family have to be the one digging the grave, paying for the grave, everything. Okay. So
that'd be the simple one.
Yeah, that's the simple one. So when you do tradition, royal, emperor, they will do everything for you. Because when you do tradition, simple, which is very cheap, and you pass out, the family will be the one to dig the grave. They can't put the gasket on the empty ground. They have to dig the grave to put the gasket. So these are the type of insurance we have. We have traditional one. Traditional one, that's what I recommend for those in Africa. I know people watching will say, really, can we do funeral plan for our family in Africa? You can do it for your family in Africa. Your dad is getting older, your mom is getting older, to easy things with you, because you that is in abroad, everyone's eyes is on you. Whether you eat or not, you have to pay the funeral plan. Course, yeah. So the royal, we have the person have to have the limousine that will take the family to the cemetery, because especially older people is, when you're burying an older one, you will be happy in your spirit because they have achieved, they have lived their life. But you're burying a younger one, it's painful. You understand? Okay. So that is all about it.
Great. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've just discussed the different types of insurances when it comes to funeral plan, and our guest here has explained that they have different covers such as the life, the simple life funeral plan. They have the ceremonial funeral plan, the traditional, the royal, as well as the imperial funeral plan.
We have also majestic.
There's a majestic as well.
Cremation.
Cremation as well.
And majestic burial. But those ones, the three that are main important and very easy to go are tradition, royal, and imperial.
Okay, so the base or the simple one would be the cheapest one.
The simple one is the cheapest.
The cheapest one. Okay, so when we're talking about the traditional or the royal as well as the imperial one, what's the starting price?
Depends on your age.
It depends on your age.
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, I just did one now, depending on the age, 1977, and royal, and she will be paying £32.65. So depending on age, you can put 75 years old man, and he will be paying more.
More obviously.
You understand, because of his age. And when you do it when you are younger, the price becomes
lower,
affordable.
Okay.
But when you do it when you are older, the price becomes higher, and the years you have to pay becomes shorter.
Okay.
So you can pay up to 85 years.
Okay, so you can get a funeral plan up to 85 years.
You can get up to 85 years.
So if you're over 85 years,
if you're over 85 years, you won't be able to take that.
You can't take that plan.
Maybe you take maybe you take for 2 years or 1 year.
Well, it's important to know. It's important to know. So we're learning that the sooner or the earlier, the better. The better definitely is to take out our funeral plans, because as she said, the younger you are, obviously the cheaper it is for you. And the older you are, the more expensive it is,
and the shorter the years,
the shorter the length of your insurance will be. So, what's the legal age? Because I remember we said about life insurance, you can get it from 18.
Yeah, it's sad. It's sad though to say everybody, So it's very, very sad to say everybody, because death doesn't knock the door. So death can come at any time.
But any age?
I think from 18 is fine.
From 18 as well. Okay.
Because it's not good to bury a little child. I don't feel like saying that. It's easy to bury
when you're talking about age and you're talking about this 18, I'm just thinking to myself, so anyone under 18, I mean, I could be 16 and pass tomorrow.
Yeah, your family, your parents should be able to cover your costs. But it will be painful. I wouldn't like to discuss little children.
Okay.
But everyone
can take the insurance. So guys, again, anyone watching, the sooner the better. Please take out your life insurances, take out your funeral plans, just to cover yourself, like we keep saying. It's very, very important, especially currently with the situation that's going on ahead. It's sad to say, but we need to cover ourselves.
It's really sad to say.
We need to cover ourselves, because our tomorrows is really not promised. Our tomorrows is not promised. My tomorrow is not promised. Yours isn't. Our family members or loved ones as well, it isn't, because anything could happen at any time for anyone.
You can say, "Oh, I will never fall sick," but you can never say, "I will not die."
Yeah, because I know in our communities, a lot of times we have this taboo idea.
Yeah, no, God forbid. I don't want to get funeral plan. Are you wishing me death? No, they are not wishing you death. They are telling you to get ready in case anything happens. Because the president, the governor, the pastors, people that are bigger than you have plans laid down. Why don't you have a plan?
Of course.
Yeah.
So how's obviously you said the price range, the
differs on your age.
Age. Okay. So price range, if it differs from your age, so the younger you are, like we said, the cheaper it is.
It's just like life insurance.
Just like life insurance.
Life insurance, I pay more, but
because you're older.
18 years old child can pay £5 all our life paying life insurance, but I'm older, so I pay more.
Okay.
So the earlier you take life insurance, the better. The earlier you take funeral plan, the better.
Okay. So, because I know with life insurance, many times you have to go through a set of questionnaires. Where they need to find out like your health status.
Yes, they will.
The kind of things you do, activity-wise, whether you're a very adventurous person, you do a lot of sports and whatnot. and you need to state this before you take out your plan.
You taking out life insurance doesn't guarantee you that you will be accepted. So it depends on your age, your medical history. I gave you an example of myself. When I had stroke, I couldn't take life insurance for 11 years.
Just because of the stroke?
Because of the stroke, because the insurance company think I'm threat to them. So I couldn't take life insurance. So I just got my first life insurance 4 months ago. And I got the big one. Because I wouldn't tell my kids I love you and don't leave anything for them. Yeah. You need to leave things for your children.
Leave some kind of legacy.
So
when it comes to the funeral plan, there's no such questionnaire?
No, there is nothing like medical history. There's nothing like your weight, your height. It's just a funeral plan, because the funeral plan is just for your burial. But for your life insurance, your medical history will depend. Your weight and your height. So for us that are always eating a lot of fat, you need to bring down your fat, because your fat will affect you if you want to take life insurance.
So ladies, we're understanding that there's a major difference when it comes out to taking your life insurance as well as your funeral plan. We see that with our life insurances, if you're about to take life insurance, there's always a set of questions that they will, the providers will ask you, because they want to know how healthy you are, of course, because it's a lot of money that they have to pay out as well. So they'll really worry about your whether you have any illnesses, any sicknesses, any chronic situation or illness that you may have, because they need to write that down. And that would then obviously determine how much you will have to pay them on a monthly basis, how much they can offer you. But thankfully with funeral plan, there's none of that.
There is nothing like that. Just take the plan, and when you are gone,
so it doesn't really matter.
You just know that because that's why they don't pay to families. The funeral plan, they don't pay to family, because they know when they pay to family, maybe
we use it for something else.
They use it for something else. So when they pay directly to the funeral director, they will use it for what they ask them to use. And a lot of us pay £80, £90 in car insurance, but we don't even pay £20 for life insurance. Just say £20 every month.
No, that's a lot.
How can I just pay £20 every month? That's too much. But you go outside, you smoke, you take drink, you go, even your car insurance you pay. Your phone you pay. You pay. Phone insurance is £15 for a good phone. So they won't give you phone insurance for £7. So why are you paying for what doesn't benefit you? So that's it.
Oh wow. Interesting. So tell us a bit more about the procedure of making a claim, if someone was to pass. So let's say I had a funeral plan insurance, and I was to die. What would the procedure be like?
The procedure is just simple. You call the insurance company. Mr. James is dead.
Who gets to call?
That the family have to call. Because the insurance director, the funeral director and insurance, they are not living with you. So you say, Mr. James is dead. So what happened is that they will get to funeral director and they'll tell the funeral director what your policy is all about. Or if you have any funeral director, you can tell the funeral director, I have a policy about my uncle had a policy about a funeral. So that would be the next of kin to your uncle. You understand? You will be the next of kin to your uncle. He has a funeral plan. Then they will tell you, can you go and meet the insurance? We have to pay. This is the amount we are going to pay, and they will pay out exactly the amount you cover.
So when you take out your plan, you need to name a person that can contact. In case of an emergency. That's interesting. So would they then contact? Obviously, that person calls. And they'll tell you they have a policy, and this person has such and such a person has died, and then what happens from there? They
just pay. They will need to confirm from the doctor.
From the doctor.
If the person
has actually died.
Then when they confirm from the doctor, then they will pay out to the director, because this part of the world is straightforward. But when it comes to our side, it's not like here. Because every funeral is done by a director.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't just carry your person and go and throw him in the cemetery. You need to contact the council, you need to contact this, you need to contact everybody. So when you contact your funeral director, they will take it from there.
Okay, so the person will only just have to contact
the insurance company,
and then they carry on.
They carry on, yeah.
Okay, so how what's the length? How long does it take? Let's say I've called, my dad has died, for example.
Immediately.
How long does it take till we get obviously the contact?
No, they contact and immediately they start processing it. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you won't leave someone's body for 2 weeks waiting for funeral plan. It's not done.
It's not done.
So once the person die, you just let them know, and they will start processing it immediately.
Okay. So we're following and we're learning that once you have your funeral plan, in case of an emergency, if something was to happen, all you will have to do, let's say, for example, I have a funeral plan. Obviously, when I sign or when I register or I take out the insurance, I need to name a person, that will act on my behalf if something was to happen to me. And so if I did die, that person would then have to call the insurance, like you said. Yeah. And the insurance would then take over and, have to deal with whatever they have to do.
Because they have 2 nests of kin, 2 people.
So you put 2 people?
Yeah, you can put 2 people.
Okay.
If you trust only one, that's fine, but you can put 2 people. When you put 2 people, is because the other person might die and nobody know that you have funeral plan. Yeah. So it's better you put 2 people. Than one.
So what if they both die then?
They can't die at the same time.
Oh no, obviously not the same time. They could have it could be like after
no, they cannot. Like us. I don't want to talk about life insurance. You're talking about funeral plan because, when someone died, the most important is you get 2 witnesses. Like life insurance, when you have a child of 18 years, below 18, you get a trustee. And what they always advise us not to get 1 trustee. You have to get 2, 3 trustees because you don't know what will happen to your next trustee. You understand? So it's very, very important that your family know that you have a policy, because that is what I want to say today. For us Africans, when we have a policy, we hide it.
We hide it, We don't want to talk about it, do we?
We don't want to talk about it. But it is important you speak out.
Of course.
You speak out because you might have life insurance and something will happen to you. You might even have funeral plan, any type of plan, and something will happen to you and your family don't know you have it. And the money is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone because they don't know.
Of course. Yeah.
So if someone, like what I learned about this funeral plan, even when someone died, you can as well take a funeral plan immediately and they will cover up. Even the person is in mortuary. Okay. You can take a funeral plan. I said, Fabio, is this real?
Oh wow, okay.
He said you can do so long the person is not yet, the person doesn't have funeral director and the person doesn't have the person doesn't have funeral director. That will make it more easier, because if the person have funeral director, that will not be done, because the funeral director will not allow you to take his money, because he will be paid for it,
Okay. Okay, that's important to know that apparently the good thing about funeral planning is that I could not have an insurance, a funeral plan insurance, but if I died today, if we're quick, someone can make a claim and get an insurance out to cover my cost. Yeah, that's very important. And obviously, we're just discussing as well that it's very, very important.
And you know that when you want to get it quick, when someone died, everybody's in agony.
Definitely,
your brain will not be there. So it's earlier the better. Because how are we going to do it? Please, can you contribute me some £20? Can you give me some £10? No, we need to upgrade ourselves. We need to know that you came to this world alone. You don't need to come and go and bug another person. So this is all we have to know.
Okay, it's good to know. It's good to know. So we're just saying that it's important. It's definitely very important, especially when you're leaving your family at ease.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be stressing out like, oh, what can we do? Where's the money coming from?
Yeah.
We were saying that, it's very, very important when you have a funeral plan or any type of insurance really, because tomorrow is not promised. It's always good to share those information with your family members or someone that you may trust. You could have a brother or a sister that you have a lot of trust in. Let them know that you have this insurance. And if possible, share the contact details of the providers, so that if something was to happen, you know, they can act on your behalf. Because I feel that in our communities many times
we don't say
know
it.
why everything is taboo in our community.
Yeah, everything is taboo. You know, when we there are a lot of people, I ask them, do you have insurance? Do you have life insurance? And they say, yes, I have. Then when I go closer, they say, no, I don't have. I don't want to say it in that place so that they will not know I don't have. Everybody need insurance. You cannot leave your children to suffer. My daughter was 5 years old. My son was 10 months. I was pregnant of a 7-week child when I had stroke. Do you understand? Do you understand the type of trauma that I went through?
Impact, yeah.
You understand? And you let me say I passed out with the pregnancy. What would be of those little children? But when there is money, you can say, oh, Natalie, come, I want to employ you. The rich are always rich. You know why? They are wise. But the poor will remain poor. Whether there is insurance, or they want to take it or not. You understand? So what we do, the word of God says, a good man leave in heritage for the family. We are here in Europe because our dad failed us. They did not leave anything for us. If my dad have left something tangible for me, I would not be here. You understand? So I would not want my children to pass through the same fire I passed through.
Okay. So, just wanting to remind everybody that, like I was saying before, it's so important to let your loved ones or family members know if you have taken out a plan, some type of plan, so they know, so that they can act on your behalf. Again, we're saying that, many times in our communities, we don't want to share those information, make it so confidential. But, Happy we're just saying that if that is the case, that you have an insurance and none of your loved ones or family members know, if something was to happen to you, obviously they are unaware that you have the insurance. Yeah. You've lost, basically, your money is gone.
Yeah, when my dad died, my mom don't know how many accounts he have. So if there is million in those accounts, money is gone. But when you say, oh, honey, this is the money I have here, this is the money I have here, this is the money I have here, I have so land in this place, I have so land in this place. So at least you will know where to touch. You understand? Yeah. But you just die and left, and you didn't plan it, because nobody plans that.
No one plans that.
I tell people, they say, I don't want to die. Every time we always get this national item. No, don't bring life insurance. No. We are not ready to die yet. You are not the one to decide when you are going to die.
No, yeah.
But when you die, what will be of your kids?
Your children, not just your kids.
Your loved ones.
What
will be? I would not let my children suffer. Because if you have entered labor room, you will know that your children don't deserve to suffer. You understand? So I always tell people to do their insurance.
Yeah. Very important, guys. We are emphasizing on getting your life insurance, getting your funeral plan.
Any insurance
that you think is best for you
and your family.
Definitely take it out, because it's just very important. It's just that simple, so I have another question. So my question is that, can someone, like, let's say if I have a policy, and I've been paying it out, because I think you said that you can pay installments, the funeral plan, or you can pay it in one go. Okay, so what's the best way? What would you advise for people wanting to take a funeral plan?
If you have the money, it's better you pay in one go.
You pay in one go?
Yeah, because we have what is called supplement charge.
Okay.
So supplement charge is just like interest.
Okay.
So now I made a royal, that's a funeral cover. It's called royal, and royal is £3,905.
Okay.
If you want to have a plan, so if you have to deposit £250 or £1, but for £1 to £250, to help the plan go on, So if you want to pay on one go, you just pay for the funeral cover, £3,999. But if you want
set price, or it depends on
what? It's the same price.
Is that set price?
Set price, yes.
Or does it depend on what kind of funeral people want?
No, this is Royal. I'm talking about Royal.
Oh, that's for the Royal insurance.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm talking about Royal.
Okay.
So, if you want to pay it for 214 months, for one that is born 1977, you'll be paying up to £8,000.
Okay.
So,
that's installments.
Yeah, that's installments.
Okay.
It's like paying your car insurance.
Yeah.
The other day I was asking Sky, I said, how much do you want me to pay to renew my Sky? They say £80. I say, how much a year? I said 900 and something pounds. I say, for just internet, 900 and something pounds. And I will not have any cover for myself. Are you joking?
Okay.
So when you do this one-off payment, you pay the 3,995 to cover you for the whole 20 years. If it's 20 years, if it's 40 years you want, depend on how many years you want. You understand? So if you die between the range of 20 years, they will pay off.
Pay that much
but
money.
if you don't die, glory to God, you do another one, you renew the plan.
Oh, you renew the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. So happy to sharing with us that with this type of insurances or funeral plan, there's obviously, like we stated before, we have the simple plan, we have the ceremonial, royal, imperial, and you said the majestic, as well as the tradition ones.
Yeah.
So when it comes to plan, you can either pay whichever one you decide to take. You can pay it off in one go.
Yeah.
So for example, let's say I choose the royal option, and it may cost me, I don't know, £5,000,
£3,995.
depending on my age and whatnot. So I can choose to either make that payment, that full payment in one go, or make it in 1 year.
Yeah, if you pay it in 1 year, there's no supplemental charge.
Okay, so you either pay it in one go, or you can pay it in 12 months, and there's no interest at all.
Yeah.
If you decide to pay it, obviously, for a longer period than a year, then there's interest.
There's interest.
Yeah, I think that works well with every other.
If I want to,
businesses.
let me say I have a funeral plan. I would like to pay mine in a year.
In a year.
Because there are little children I have to take care of.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I pay that 3,995, I'm not paying anymore. So this one is anything happen within 20 years of my recover, they will pay. And what is good about it is that when you are paying insurance, this 3,000 instrumental, within the years, maybe you pay for 2 years and something happened to you, they will definitely still pay out. They will definitely pay out because that is the reason you took the plan.
Okay, of course.
So some might want, let me be paying little by little. Whatever that happen, let it happen. Some might say, no, let me pay it one off.
Okay.
And all this direct debit, the earlier you pay off, the better.
So basically, the end goal you get, the funeral plan will be done.
Yeah.
They'll assist you because obviously you've taken out the plan, whether you pay in one go or you pay installments.
Yes.
The only difference will be that whichever plan, depending on the plan that you take and how long you want to pay it for, then obviously there's going to be a bit more money because that's just how it works.
Yeah.
I have another question. I was going to ask you. So if let's say I have a funeral plan, I have any of the ones you've mentioned, and I'm going through financial difficulties, and I choose to perhaps call and be like, can I freeze my account or can I pause my account maybe for 2-3 months? Is that possible?
I think it's possible.
Is that possible?
Yeah, because what I learned about insurance in general, when you don't pay, they have a cap of 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can
after
pause
3
for a
months,
cap of 3 months.
Yeah, after 3 months they will cancel it. If you don't pay after 3 months, they will cancel it.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have one insurance, and after 3 months, they were writing me later, pay off, and I called them and they said, I'm still covered, but after 3 months, they will cancel it.
They'll cancel it.
Yeah.
If you don't make any payments.
Yeah.
So what happens if in that cap period you pass out? You die?
In that cap period of 3 months you pass out, they will cover you too.
They'll cover you still? Okay. Yeah. So there's no dangers there?
No, there's no danger there.
No dangers there.
It's in the 4th month that there is danger.
Okay. Cool. So obviously we've talked about, we've touched a bit on the points of life insurance and how important it is and what it is for. You said that life insurance is really for anyone from the age of 18. Yeah. You're covering yourself, for your families, those who will be left behind. And we focus mainly on the funeral plan. So we've understood that with funeral plans, there's no requirements at all. You know, anyone can take it from 18 upwards. Anyone can take it. And when, you know, death does come around, you need to have like a referees or two names really. When you take out your plan, that they can act on your behalf, and, you know, they will call the insurance company or the provider, and then they will carry on with the rest of the
and do you know you can as well apply for people in Africa? Oh
really?
You can, so long you live in the UK, and you have a bank in the UK, you can cover for people in Africa.
How does that work?
For example, let me make an example. My dad is living in Nigeria. This is an example for my dad. He's gone since 2015. So God knows where he is. So for example, my dad is in Nigeria. I can take a funeral plan for him. Because, and how do you get the funeral plan done? Is you doing as an applicant, you that is here as an applicant, and him is the funeral cover plan.
So would you have to put the name of the person back home?
Yes.
You have to include it on your plan?
Yes. So when it doesn't mean it's going to cover you, you are the one paying for the plan.
For the plan, of course.
And people might ask, how do I claim this money if anything happens?
That's what to happen.
You need a funeral director
from back home.
And they will say, but we don't have funeral director. You know, people will say, but we don't have funeral director in Nigeria. Is it the mortuary ones that are? No. Anyone that conduct the service, whether in mosque or in church, so you have to get the death certificate and get an invoice saying this is how the funeral is taking place. This is the amount, and that is all they need. That's all.
That's just how it works.
That is how it works, and they will pay out.
All right.
And you know, we in Africa, we like keeping the debt for 5 months, 6 months.
I know.
So it will be of a good time for you to get everything done. Even in 1 month, you can get everything done. So they don't want to pay the money to the family, because the family might squander the money. So they want to pay it to someone
in charge.
That's
going to do. That's very interesting, because, you know, that's something that I've learned today. Interesting to know that you can actually take a plan here whilst you're here in the UK. But, you know, take the plan for someone back home. Sisters, brothers, grandparents. I think that's very, very, very important. Very important. Well, I just want to encourage everyone to carry on sharing this live stream. And please, you know, give us likes if you have enjoyed this show. And, you know, if you have any questions, please write them down as well. And as we carry on with the show, we will ask Happy of any questions that anybody may have. I have a question here. Someone has just asked Exactive Plus. They have a question. They've asked, can someone transfer the funeral plan to someone else?
No,
they can't do that.
No, because you have already registered as for example, I register for my dad. I'm using my dad as an example. But my dad
obviously he's gone. That's fine.
So for example, I register for my dad, and I cannot change it to my mom.
So you can't transfer it.
No, you can't transfer it. No. It's just mainly for your dad.
Mainly. Sadly, Exactive Plus, I'm afraid an answer to your question, you cannot transfer the plan to somebody else. So whoever you make the plan for, they will only cover, for that person.
Because if you can transfer it, you would have transferred it to yourself.
Exactly.
You understand. Because you did the plan. Your name is there. You can also say, please remove my dad. My dad is not doing well. Put my name there. So it's not done. The only thing you can cancel you can cut off the plan and do another one.
So you cannot transfer, but you can always, you know, take out another plan if you wish. Any more questions, guys, that you're following, please don't forget to send us more questions, and we're going to answer these questions for you.
We are here to answer.
We're here to answer, of course. As for you, obviously, I'm guessing you have a life insurance. You have funeral.
If I tell you the insurance I have,
that you have,
because it took me 11 years to get life insurance. And when I want to get the life insurance, it took me 3 months for them to approve it because of the stroke. So they can as well deny it. So they have to contact my doctor. They have to ask my doctor if I'm taking any tablet. They have to ask my doctor how many times I've gone to the hospital, you know, before they could approve it. Can you imagine that? That is not critical because I cannot have critical.
Okay, so if you had critical insurance, would
I will not be able to have critical.
Oh, why?
Because of the stroke.
Why isn't stroke a critical situation?
Stroke is number 2.
Okay.
Critical condition.
Okay.
So I will not be able to have critical illness insurance, but I can have life insurance.
So you can have life insurance.
So
what's the critical insurance for then?
It's for when you are critically ill in any way.
Exactly. So wouldn't stroke be a critical condition?
Stroke is critical condition.
So why would they not?
Cancer is critical condition. Kidney failure is critical condition.
Okay.
Diabetes type 1 is critical condition.
Because I have critical condition myself, but I don't have any critical issues as per se for myself. But
yeah, okay, you have for yourself. Maybe that would be love critical.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
okay. So what would you say would be one of the main insurances that you think, or you can advise to anyone really, our viewers especially, to take?
Everyone needs life insurance.
Everyone needs life insurance.
Everyone needs life insurance. Okay. Unless you are a wicked man.
Okay.
Everyone needs life insurance. And there's something I want to say. In our own community, when husband have life insurance, he will not let the wife know. When wife have life insurance, he will not let the husband know. You know, we need to open up. Love is like drunk. You understand? You need to open up and tell them, this is what I have. In case when I leave, this is what you are going to get. Take care of my kids, take care of your kids. You understand? So what I just want to say, everyone needs life insurance. Everyone needs funeral cover. Everyone needs critical illness.
Critical illness. So would you say these are the 3 main ones?
Yeah, everyone needs income protection. Okay. So these are the 4 main ones.
Okay.
You understand? When you are critical, if you are critically ill, it will be hard for you to get insurance.
Okay.
So it's better now that you are healthy, strong, you can get anything you want to get.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for sharing that with us. As per our viewers, like she was saying, it's very important to take out your life insurances, your income protection, you know, in case you come out of your employment because of an issue that you may have encountered, your critical illness.
Apart from coming out from your employment, income protection is protecting your income.
Just in general.
Because in general, I can walk out of this premises and accident, boom, and I can no longer walk or do anything. The insurance is going to pay me until, let me say I come out for 15 years. They will pay me till 15 years. Because you know what kills people mostly? What kills people mostly is the fear of tomorrow. And what kills people mostly when they are critically ill or when they are in a critical condition, they cannot walk. When you cannot walk, you see your children walking around the house. You will feel bad. You will feel bad within you. You say, God, I'm supposed to be working for my children. See, now they are just going out to sort out what they want to eat just because of critical illness. So that would be our next show, though, about critical and income protection. But today we are dealing on life insurance. I'm advising everyone that's watching me to get life insurance. Is not expensive. It's not expensive. Life insurance, your car, your diesel for your car or your fuel for your car is more expensive than life insurance.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
The food you eat
is
more expensive than life insurance. Just look at your children. Your children are your best assets, not your work. Because if you die today, in the next 1 hour, they will replace you.
Actually.
Yeah, they are going to replace you because that vacancy cannot be left alone because you are dead. So when you die, who will feed your kids? I'm after the children. You understand? The young children. My kids, we definitely get the best because that is what I plan for. So what is your plan? Is it by feeding the children, carry them into the car, you get car insurance, you get every insurance, but you don't know what will happen on the way. So it is very, very important that we all have life insurance.
Okay. So how can they contact you if there's anyone here, any of our viewers or watchers that are interested in taking out a plan? How do they get in touch?
One thing I want to say is that life insurance can only be taken in the country where you reside on.
Okay.
You understand? And if you need any advice or you need to take a policy, you can contact me on my phone on 075 76 335635 or email me at happy.akonumah.unishow.co.uk. So it is very, very important that everyone needs life insurance.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you so much. I hope our viewers have enjoyed this show very much.
I hope you do
as well
enjoy
as
the show.
I have enjoyed having discussion about life insurance and
knowledge
whatnot.
Is power.
Like all her details are on the screen, so if you do want to contact her, you feel like you would like to take out a plan, don't hesitate. Basically, email her.
Don't waste time.
Don't waste time.
Life insurance is not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow, so do it today. As of now,
do it now.
Get it done.
Because you will think tomorrow is I will do it, next tomorrow I will do it. I met a man today. This is a client I've been chasing after for his own benefit too. Okay. So when he want to give me his number, he was like, I put it on my phone. I was like, you are on my phone? He said, yeah, you didn't recognize me. I said, bros, when are you going to get your life insurance? Yeah. You can't wait. See the gold on his neck, man. See the clothes. No, you can buy Gucci, but you don't have life insurance. Your Gucci will tear in the house. Exactly. You might put it in the washing machine and it's gone. So you want to have life insurance. First of all, put it as a priority. Priority. And especially us that are religious folks, we think God is our insurance. Definitely God is your insurance. But when you die, who will insure your children? God is not going to come from heaven to give you money. God have to bring out people to give you money. That is just what I have to leave with you today.
Definitely.
God will give people to give to you.
Amen.
God will not come on his own because he's too big to come down from heaven and say take money. He need to pass through some source to give you money. Exactly. So that is why insurance is very, very important.
Thank you so much.
Take your insurance now. You can call me at midnight if you want. I'll take your insurance.
Please. Thank you for watching. I was your host or presenter, Natalie.
Oh, thank you so much, Natalie.
With my lovely guest today, where we have just discussed about life insurance in general. So, like she said, if you have any questions, please, you can contact her. All her details are on the screen. Thank you so much for watching.
And every Saturday, see you every Saturday.
All right, see you every
6:30 to get new knowledge about insurance.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and happy evening.
Happy is my name. Happy evening.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for your comments, and keep sharing because you might change someone's life. Maybe someone is somewhere, you want to take insurance and she doesn't know how to go about it. Your video can change the person's life. You understand?
Thank you.
Please keep sharing, and God bless you.
God bless you guys, and share the stream. Thank you so much for following.
See you next Saturday.
Thank you, and see you next Saturday.
Rien n'est nouveau sur la terre des mortels. La déception, la dépression, l'amour et la passion sont le lot des mortels. Mais au-delà de tout ce que vous pouvez endurer, ne perdez jamais espoir, car quelque part, non loin de nous, se trouve le réconfort. Souviens-toi que Dieu prévoit toujours une épaule sur laquelle t'adosser si tu t'appuies sur lui.
Malgré toutes circonstances, malgré tout, tu es là. nous fortifie. Non, non, rien ne nous séparera de ton amour. Par amour, tu as donné ton Fils unique qui est mort à la croix pour nous, pour nous, pour nous, pour nous, pour nous. Je veux dire à quelqu'un qui me suit en ce moment que rien n'est perdu. Malgré tout ce que tu vis ou vois, tout ne va peut-être pas comme tu l'aurais souhaité ou pensé. Les choses ne se déroulent peut-être pas comme prévu ou espéré. Tu as peut-être reçu un mauvais diagnostic du médecin ou tout simplement perdu ton travail, ton logement, tes finances. Tu souffres peut-être de la perte d'un être cher et après avoir tant espéré, tant prié ou tout essayé, je suis là pour te dire que malgré tout cela, malgré tous les soucis que tu rencontres, malgré les circonstances de ta vie, essaye encore, espère encore, crois encore. La solution se trouve en Jésus. Malgré tout, malgré